All right, one thing we're not going to be doing this winter is catching the sniffles. Today, Dr. Sue Durant-Ward is showing us how to make a DIY apothecary with herbs you probably already have on hand. Please help me in welcoming Dr. Sue. Hi, Doctor.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
If you're unwell, she's going to make us better. So let's get in. We have a lot to get to. So I want to ask you, and you're so knowledgeable. So let's start with an herbal steam. What is that? When do we do it?
Okay, so if you ever have upper respiratory congestion, things going on in your sinuses, and you're congested, you want to do something natural and you really want to steam.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're doing with that steam, the base of our steam is thyme, rosemary, and basil.
Okay, let's make a steam then, or at least a base so we will have it. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. So what you're doing there, equal parts.
Okay.
So we're always using equal parts. You can pour in the whole jar of all of the herbs.
Why don't we use all your herbs?
And then when we do equal parts of the herbs, here we're using thyme, rosemary, and basil. I brought from Pennsylvania some white pine, but what you can do, you can add anything you want. You can add oregano oil, a couple of drops. You can add whatever you have at home, eucalyptus. What you're doing with that steam, wide pot, little bit of water, cutting it up to boil, cutting it down to steam, pouring that into a bowl, old-fashioned style.
Sure.
Leaning over that bowl with the towel. Inhale deeply, exhale.
Okay, so everything you need, you can, like you said, you can add stuff that you have in your pantry already. So we're going to put this in there. This is the pine. It smells so good. And then also this for our base too, which is the 3 ingredients that you said is a lot of bases for apothecary.
Yes,
yes, okay.
Absolutely.
All right, excellent.
So it's a very drying process. We have mucus, so we want to dry that mucus.
Okay.
And so that steam is just something just very nice for your apothecary.
Okay, and then how often should we steam? Just when we feel stuffy?
So when we feel stuffy, if you've been out in the store shopping around lots of people, and if you're just feeling something, you just really need to steam. I have a lot of sinus sufferers, allergy sufferers that really love to do steams to soothe their nasal passages.
Okay, let's talk about what's next. What's something else we can make at home?
So what's next? Second thing is we're going to be doing a gargle. So with that gargle, with your throat, so you ever have where your throat is just really dry, you got a cough that just won't go away, right? So we're making a gargle. Again, thyme. Thyme is the powerhouse.
All right.
It is so antibacterial. Garlic, and then lemon. You're putting that in a mason jar. Herbally, we always want to decoct things slowly, hot boiling water for about 45 to 60 minutes. That's what makes it really potent, right? And so this then can last in the refrigerator up to 3 days. Reheat as needed.
Okay, good to know. I feel like I used to gargle all the time when I was a kid, but we kind of don't gargle anymore. So let's bring back the gargle and let's talk about immunity tea. What is in that?
So this remedy actually is a double for an immunity tea. Usually when we do gargles, we put salt. You can put salt in your gargle if you would like. Didn't put it in this one. You still can because I want you to use this as a tea. So same mixture. You're straining it out into the pot, right?
Okay.
After it's decocted, putting it in your cup, adding honey.
All right. So maybe on day 3, you make the tea with your gargle, and you can kind of use it, multi-purpose it that way. Okay, let's talk about cough syrup. We can make cough syrup at home? Tell me about that.
Yes, we can make cough syrup at home. With this syrup here, again, antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial.
Okay.
Going to keep just kind of really forcing that because that's what we need naturally, especially in this season. Here, garlic, onions. For those who have children who are under 1, we'd utilize caramelized brown sugar.
Okay.
It's a slow decoction on the back of a stove, right?
Okay.
Where we're letting that sit on the back of the stove. But for others, we're just covering that with honey. You'll find all of the directions for that on the Atlanta & Co. Instagram.
All right, Dr. Sue, thank you so much. Where can we find you if we want to learn more about you, too?
I am in East Atlanta Village. I have an herbal apothecary there. So come there, come see me, come send me some love.
Okay, all right, Dr. Sue, thank you for helping us. What we're not going to do this winter is sniffle with all these great concoctions and remedies for us. Thank you so much. All right, thanks for keeping us healthy. Like she said, you can follow her on Instagram at